Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. So today I'm gonna be getting really personal with y'all. You guys are gonna hear my whole story basically. So I'm gonna be reading my college essay that I used to apply to UCLA, FSU, Ole Miss, Alabama, UGA, like all the big schools. And some of you might know this, but some might not. I have epilepsy, otherwise known as a seizure disorder. It used to be very uncommon for me to talk about this because I was very scared to. But today I find myself one of many who battle this disease. It's taken me a long time to get comfortable talking about it, so here is my essay. And you guys will be seeing me like reading because I don't have this essay memorized. It's called Seizure Girl Makes Her Come Back. Have you ever witnessed a seizure? I haven't seen one because I'm usually the one having them. I'm told it's scary and I know it's not pretty. I wake up feeling dizzy, lost, hair messy, drool running down my chin, but I never really cared or thought about what it looked like to the outside world until I did. I was diagnosed with epilepsy when I was 3 years old, but epilepsy never stopped me from living life to the fullest. I lived a mostly normal life with the occasional seizure, but it didn't bother me. I had lots of friends and played soccer competitively. I was a fierce competitor, and having a 2-minute seizure in the middle of the soccer field didn't faze me, as long as I could get back in the game after. I even got up and finished a cross-country meet after having a seizure in the middle of the woods. I was determined that it would not make me different, and I would not let it define me. Then in 8th grade, something happened. Blame it on hormones, self-awareness, mean girls. I don't really know what to blame. I just know something changed, and the chatter around me started to chip away at my confidence. I went from having 2 to 3 seizures a year to weekly seizures. After trial and error with the additional medications, my doctor decided to order a 3-day ambulatory EEG, where they recorded my brain activity to look closer at seizure activity and possible triggers or patterns. To our surprise, there were no epileptic seizures recorded. The doctor determined that my seizures were being triggered from anxiety. They recommended I try therapy to see what was causing my anxiety. Turns out my fear of having seizures publicly was causing me severe anxiety. Once again, another medication was added to my pill box. With hope that therapy and medicine would fix it all, I entered high school with a new attitude and ready to face the world. It didn't go as planned. By the second week, I started having daily seizures, then 2 to 3 a day. I had seizures in the hallway, the cafeteria, in the middle of a school pep rally even. People would make fun of me, calling me seizure girl. Some would even flash lights in my face, trying to make me have a seizure. I became so debilitated from the anxiety that my parents pulled me out of school mid-year and found a doctor who specialized in both epileptic and non-epileptic seizures. Within 4 months, I was down to 1 seizure a month, and eventually back to my normal pattern of occasional seizures. While my mental and physical health was back on track, I now had to get caught up in school. I spent the summer making up classes I had to drop, and while my overall grades freshman year took a hit, my personal growth and strength gave me the foundation for the next phase of my life. I returned to my high school sophomore year with more confidence and determination to be that same girl I was on that soccer field. One of my coaches referred to my persistence as the heart of a lion, and I was ready to get that back. I rebuilt my life and my reputation. In fact, I started to dabble in social media influencing and today have over 2 million followers. I wrote this when I had 2 million. Now I have 3.6 million. It's crazy. I love you guys. Anyways, I try to use my platform to make people laugh and smile. I do all the fun stuff you would expect to see on social media, but I also use my platform to raise awareness for epilepsy and mental health. Even though I will forever face these obstacles, I love the personal satisfaction from making a fierce comeback and knowing Seizure Girl can hang up her cape and go to college. So that's it. That's all. Yeah, so I was known as Seizure Girl in my school. It was crazy. Yeah. And I'm only reading this because I'm about to enter a whole new phase of my life. And I don't want y'all to be scared to speak up about, your life and this kind of stuff. And if y'all get bullied about this stuff, then just know they won't be successful like you will later. I was bullied to the max. Like, when I say bullied to the max, I set an example in there. People called me the next Cameron Boyce. Like, it was really bad. But look at me. I'm an example now, right? I love you guys. Treat people with kindness. And that's all for today's video. But yeah, as I said, I love you guys.